sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
McCarthy now gonna start with a pass. And he's gonna be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down.
A little play action here with McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hopkinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 14 yards. That's another Vikings.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently #1 in the league in receptions. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground is Mason. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down
and 15.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down.
Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing again is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pearsall, the man in motion. A run. And here's Mason. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll take this forward for about 5. 2nd and 5.
At the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to sneak it here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
The Vikings
in motion, it's Jefferson. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. World time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After that TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive and start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. Open is the tight end, Oliver. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
The Vikings first down.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. A handoff as they try to run it here. And And he'll get forward for a cover. Mike Green is there on the stop.
Down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Pearsall, the man in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Third and 9.
A loss of 2 yards.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The Seahawks offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Milroe's pass.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Milroe going to throw it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 16.
Off the bootleg, Brosmer. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. On the
air on 2nd down. Brosmer. All in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here is Brosmer. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14 to 10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work this past 25 to the 26-yard line. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior. Quick to stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. On 3rd down, Milroe. They go sideline, and Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Seattle. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Smith to the left side, he's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to number 11, Jackson.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down. And
they'll run the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and yard.
Seahawks first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Milroe on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Milroe to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball is out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Seahawks will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
from the gun, it's Brosmer. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Punt formation.
And that'll set up 4th down. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
On the tackle.
Now Milroe. His fullback releasing, and he's gonna bring it in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Throwing is Milroe. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 24 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again is Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd down and 12.
3rd and long. Again, it's Milroe. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 48-yard
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the visiting team's QB, an 8-yard touchdown pass in the books. The Dragons continue to roll. It's been 2 months since their last loss. This win today makes it 8 straight victories. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
off the play fake. Here's Milrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. It's third.
From the gun, it's Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jonathan Allen, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that 44-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
That one into the hands of Jefferson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 23. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd
Working
and 6.
out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, will step aside. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Play action. It's Milroe. Pass right side, and that is hauled in by Horton. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Now it's Milroe. That's complete to Watson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
At the 39-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
A little play action here with McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Derek Hall in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Brosmer. Now, screen set up from Mason. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get us that within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Get this complete to Horton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
On the handoff, this is Walker. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
To the air, it's Milroe. Short one here to Hudson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Walker. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
6 yards.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe taking off, and he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Mason to start the 4th. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down, Brosmer. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
On the throwaway. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun. Here is Brosmer. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Milroe to throw. With the middle. That one's caught by Watson. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To the air, Rosemer. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Al Gibbs on the ground. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Brosmer. Leonard Williams. He gets there for a sack, setting up 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Horton. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it with Walker. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Vikings offense starting to try out for this next possession. Try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Rosemer looking to throw here on 3rd and long. Straight side. Going to be caught by Addison. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll indeed go, and here's Brosmer. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On second down, Walker, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. Not much happening there. Tackle at the 17. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. At the
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they face second down and 7. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
Second down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third
down, they go with Walker. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Brosmer. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in